It is October 1st, 2008, and I'm here in nowhere-ass Norfolk, Virginia. Somebody asked me the other day why I do this, and I had to explain to them that I at least take one blunt a day to the dome. Without somebody to smoke with and talk with and pass it to, I feel like an addict. So, hey, I decided to record myself. At least it looks like on the computer I'm talking to somebody. I just recently got out of a bad relationship with a younger dude. And in a very long time, you know what I'm saying? He was only 3 years younger than me, but you know, mentally, he was like, it's like having another child. But, he, you know, I tend to dog men, and men don't understand me, so. And it's not that I dog them, it's just that I don't like a man with no backbone. Can't stand a man that, you know what I'm saying, can't say no to me, you know what I'm saying. I do have a charisma. I look kind of fucked up the last couple days, you know. It's just been one of them weeks, but, you know, there'll be a day up on here I'm spazzed, you know what I'm saying. You know, jazzy, you know, looking fresh, but I personally don't care, you know, so, hey. But, it's real. But, you know, it's not that I dog dudes, it's just, the first moment I feel that I can overpower you, I'm gonna take it for granted. And then after a while, that just gets boring. So what it is that I don't dog men, I just get bored very easily. I'm not saying it's hard to keep my attention, it's just these men act like it is. You know, a man with the backbone is great. But see, I'm going to tell you what messes it up for women like me. It's the women that aren't like me. True enough, women, we're independent and we're all this and, you know what I'm saying, we can do for ourselves. I do for myself. I don't need no man to pay my bills. You know, a little help would help, but I don't need no man to pay my bills. You know, it's great to be independent. But what women today don't realize is no matter what, women still have a place. When you're standing beside a man, you have a place, and you need to stay in that place. If you are in a room with your man and a group of men that are his friends, or not even his friends, just a group of random selective men, you're not supposed to speak to him. Let him speak. Let him be the man. And that just makes them feel more manly, I guess you could say. You know, gives them that pride effect, you know, egotistical. And sometimes a man needs that. I understand that. I know that. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm gonna let a man put his hands on me. That's another question, you know what I'm saying? Because I whoop a nigga ass. I don't have a problem doing that. It's just, you know, maybe if you stayed in your place more, you know what I'm saying, you'd have a better man. Or you'd have a man at all. And I know you're all, whoever out there that watches this that knows me, you're like, well, you don't got a man. I don't have a man by choice. I have many suitors to choose from, but none of them that catch my interest for real. I have a friend, you know, with benefits. He's good to me, but I don't know where we can go from just friends with benefits. I don't know if it has any future or if it's gonna excel anywhere. Yeah, but women have a place these days. Women have a place, and I swear, just generation, especially the generation I grew up in, all my friends back home, you know, you wonder what's wrong with these women and these young men. You never figure out that I don't understand it. I told myself when I had a child that I would instill as much education upon this child, because I do not want to have another rejected society. You want to break the circle. Break the circle. Especially if you grew up in the hood and you struggled growing up and you know what it's like to struggle and your parents know what it's like to struggle. So you can't know if you've never been there. But I didn't want my son to want for anything. I wanted him to have a normal childhood, be a normal child. And he is. And he's a brilliant child. In 3rd grade, reads at a 5th grade level, honor roll student, you know. He did some crazy shit today, you know, hiding bad test scores, but we talked about it and we worked through that. But I look at some of the friends that I went to high school and then junior high school with, and I look at them, even some of the younger ones, you know, even some of the older ones, and they have like 5 and 6 kids my age now.